Shalom, everyone. Today we are going to look at Yeshua's invitation to abide, the practical discipline of staying connected when life pulls you towards everything else. Abiding, what staying looks like. Today is day 33 of the Omer. A branch does not have to bear fruit. It does not strain or push or strive to produce something. It does one thing. It stays connected to the vine. And as long as it stays connected, everything it needs flows from that connection naturally and continuously. The fruit is not branch's achievement. The fruit is the result of branches staying connected to the vine. The moment it is disconnected, even a branch that looked healthy, even a branch that had previously produced well, it begins to wither. Not immediately, not dramatically, quietly. From the inside, until one day there is no fruit left, not because the branch did not try hard enough, but because it stopped staying. It stopped abiding. We can now understand the metaphor in Romans chapter 11. We have been engrafted into this vine as a wild branch to bear much fruit, and we can never do anything if we do not continue to remain in Him, in the vine, to continue to receive nourishment from the vine, which is the Word of God, and that is Adonai Yeshua Himself. In John chapter 15, verse 4 and 5, Yeshua says, "Abide in me and I in you, as the branch cannot bear fruit by itself unless it abides in the vine, neither can you unless you abide in me. I am the vine, you are the branches. Whoever abides in me and I in him, he it is that produces much fruit. For apart from me, you can do nothing." Yeshua defends Mary's choice to sit and stay rather than serve and strive, as recorded in Luke chapter 10, verses 42. But one thing is necessary. Mary has chosen the good portion, which will not be taken from her. The Greek word Yeshua uses for abide is meno, which means to remain, to stay, to not leave. But the concept reaches back into the Hebrew understanding of dwelling, shakan, the same root as Shekinah, the glorious divine presence of God that dwelt among His people. To abide in Yeshua is not to visit Him occasionally and return to your regular address. It is to make His presence your permanent home, your default location, the place you live rather than the place you go on weekends. Let's hold up the mirror. When did you last genuinely abide, not just visit? Not a quiet time you completed and moved on from. Not a prayer you finished and put away like a task crossed off on a list, but a sustained, unhurried, purposeless, except for presence staying in God that had no agenda other than being there. Martha was busy serving, and Yeshua did not rebuke her service, but He defended Mary's staying because she knew something. Martha's busyness had not yet taught her. You cannot pour from an empty place. Everything you do for God, every act of service, every word of ministry, every expression of love towards others flows from how much time you spend simply staying with God. The stay is not a break from work. The staying is where the work comes from. Let's practice abiding today. Write honestly in your journal the area of my life where I am currently striving the most and abiding the least is, you can fill in the blanks. Where are you producing the most effort with the least connection? Where are your hands busiest and your heart quietest? That gap between effort and binding is exactly what today's message is addressing, and naming it honestly is the first step towards closing it. Today, before you do anything for God, choose to be with God first. Set a timer for 15 minutes, not a prayer list, no Bible reading plan, no agenda. Simply sit at His feet the way Mary did, and let His presence be the only goal. That is not passive. That is the most deliberately active spiritual choice you will make today. Choose to stay. Set a reminder on your phone for every 2 hours today that simply says, "Still connected?" When it goes off, wherever you are, whatever you are doing, pause for 30 seconds and consciously return your awareness to God's presence. Not a long prayer, just the branch checking its connection to the vine. This is what abiding looks like, practiced inside an ordinary busy day. You are not designed to produce fruit by striving. You are designed to stay connected to the one who produces it through you. Stay connected today. We are 17 days to Pentecost. See you tomorrow.